Hi friends. So, couple of things. I've got a big announcement. First announcement is that pretty exciting stuff, but I have decided to do a weekly vlog. Second thing is, it's like a massive announcement, and no, I am not pregnant because Jack is only 3 months old, okay people, that would be insane. But I'm moving. I'm leaving Malaysia. Oh my god, crazy. I've lived here for 4 years. Do you know how many memories and how many things have happened to me in 4 years? That's absolutely amazing. I got 2 babies, I've traveled, I've met fantastic people, I've made awesome friendships. Holy shish kebabs, I'm moving. I don't even know where to start with this because it's like such big information, it's actually really hard to process, but moving is stressful and moving country is really stressful because all that entails between today and the day that we board the plane, there's a lot of stuff. Like, it's just a lot. Selling everything, like everything down to like forks and knives, do you know what I mean? It's a lot. You know, the dynamic of having babies makes it a lot more difficult because it's like your day still flows and you still have a schedule to follow, but yet you're supposed to be organizing and selling and throwing things away, and oh my god, there's just a lot. I have so many mixed emotions, and so I guess the reason I want to vlog this is specifically for this reason, because I'm going through so much and it's such a big deal in my life right now that I want to document it and I want to have this to look back on, and I want my kids, when they grow up, I mean, they're not going to remember this move. I will. And it's kind of nice that they're going to have something apart from just the stories that we tell them, like they're gonna have this visual memory, this keepsake to look back on. And so that's my plan, because the reality is I don't know when I'll be back in Malaysia, if ever. You know, sometimes a time and place is what it is for that time, and that's that. You know, I'm sure my kids, when they grow up, they're gonna wanna come back to see the place that they were born. What that could be in like 15 to 20 years. Like, do you know how much Penang will change in 20 years? I mean, it's crazy. Basically, our plan is we're gonna go back to Canada. We're going back to Alberta. I'm not from Alberta. I've never lived in Alberta, so it's like new to me. So even though it's like going home, we don't have a home there, so we're going back to family, and we'll be moving in with my in-laws for a bit. Tentatively, the plan is that we're going to be in Canada for, I would say, like a minimum of 2 months, and we're looking at taking up another expat type of job somewhere else. To be honest, I actually feel a little bit detached from the, you know, information. It's kind of like I'm on the side of like the processing the information, the lists, the checklists, the selling stuff. Like, I'm kind of in that mode right now, because I think if I let myself think about it too much, I'm gonna get a little bit emotional, and I'm not quite ready for that yet. What I also hope to do in the process of our departure is that document a lot of stuff that I find really rich and wonderful about my life here in Penang and our life in Malaysia, and things that I don't want to forget, and I want to highlight that, and I want to take videos, I want to take pictures, and I just want to like soak it all up as much as possible, realistically, with 2 small children. So yeah, that's the plan. I hope you like it.
Coming at you from dim sum breakfast today. So I've got the whole family out. It's my husband's birthday this weekend, so we're kind of like starting celebrations early. And I love this place. I can't believe I've lived here for 4 years and I've only been here twice. So that's ridiculous. But anyway, okay, I gotta start ordering. These ones have some sort of sweet, delicious paste on the inside. It's like sesame. I don't know what it is. I don't know the names. I just like to eat. We just inhaled a bunch of dim sum, which my friend coined pork in various tastings, and it was delicious. What do you think, Jack?
Love you. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. So yeah, I didn't really get too much done in terms of moving stuff today. Hi! But I did organize like a crazy amount on an Excel spreadsheet, and that is something. I think I have at this point like 84 items to sell. That's a lot of stuff. That's everything from like some kitchenware items to sofas to cushions to clothing. Like, there's a lot of things. So yeah, we're on our way to my friend's place. I'll hopefully remember to film while I'm there because she has a beautiful pool in her backyard. It's gorgeous. So we're off. Hey Esme, did you have fun in the pool? I hear her. Hi.
Say hi.
Hi. No.
Esme, she says, get out of my way.
Okay. Dad, come here.
You dancing? I tell you, ooh baby. All right, Danielle, what's on the menu tonight?
We are having beef tenderloin,
Nice.
chicken,
Uh-huh.
portobello mushrooms,
Nice.
sweet potatoes or white potatoes, and Brussels sprouts.
Awesome. And she's doing this all while being a little mommy.
But with little Michael.
With little Michael. Look at that face. Oh.
Say hi. Hi.
He's got a mustache at 3 months old. Oh, charmer. Harrison's starting the baby-led weaning. And look how clean. 5 minutes ago, it didn't look that good. There's Mommy. There's Amy again. Hi. Party animal. And what was the first one? How do you say?
Hello. Hello is ni hao.
It's me how.
And then what else did you learn? Thank you.
Shay shay.
Shay.
And what was
You're
the?
welcome is bokachi.
Bogachi.
Wow, Esme, that's awesome.
No, thank you very much.
I just got off the phone with this lady and she's amazing, and what she does is she basically hosts garage sales for people like myself, expats leaving town, and she has this business, this company where she hosts like shopping activities, what do they call shopping events, and gets all these people from around Penang to come to these events. So she has a really great like contact list, and so when people like me are leaving, she comes and hosts these garage sales, and it's amazing, and you get rid of a whack of stuff. So I was just on the phone with her, writing down all my information. I feel like it's all happening really quick. Like, it's July 1st on Tuesday. What? And the irony behind this whole thing, like, every now and then I stop and I have like a minor panic attack from all the things I have to do. But ironically enough, 4 years ago, in this same month, I was selling everything we owned in Vancouver, and here we go again. Weird. Just hanging out with my little Jackie the Backy. A-doo-ka-doo-ka-doo-ka-doo-ka-doo. Who's that? Who's that? And everyone's napping. It's actually my husband's birthday, but no one's feeling very festive, and I feel kind of bad because when it's your birthday, you should be celebrating, but we'll celebrate later. But yeah, I feel like I'm talking a million miles a minute because I'm like, garage sale, oh my God. So there's a lot to do. I'm very optimistic that it will go well and that we'll be able to get rid of a bunch of stuff. And did I tell you this before? I was reading this quote, or I was talking to my husband, and he was saying like, the stuff you own ends up owning you. Ain't that the truth? Stuff is just stuff, and yet we place like this emotional, like I went into labor on this couch. It's like, yeah, but it's just a couch. You know, it's kind of silly. I am going to miss seeing storms roll in. Isn't that wild?
Mom, it's working. It's getting twisted. It's getting twisted.
There's a storm coming. Remember we could hear the thunder? Do you like thunder?
No.
It's a little bit scary.
Mommy, it's another. It's getting twisted. You're going to see, and it's loud.
It's a little bit loud, it's true, but it's just a thunderstorm. It's nothing to be scared. Well, here we are. It's Wednesday. I'm having another Zen moment. I forgot to pick up the camera yesterday for like this vlog, for my weekly vlog, you know what I'm saying. But if you go to my last video, it's kind of a vlog style, so you can see what I was up to on Tuesday. And normally on Wednesdays I have my baby group for Jack, so that's usually from like 10 till 12 at one of our houses. But I don't know, it's like there's a lot of little things that we have to do leading up for our departure from Malaysia. And even though it's in like 3 months time, because it's July 2nd now, so we have all of July, all of August, and all of September before we actually leave, there's still like a lot of little things, because fittingly enough, we actually have to surrender our apartment on August 31st. So it's kind of like, even though it's 3 months that we'll be here, in 2 months I have to have everything sorted and organized and basically have only left with us what we're intending to fly home with. So there's a lot of little tasks to get completed, but whatever, one foot in front of the other, right? You can tell I'm a little bit stressed out though because I have this like giant planet growing off my chin, which is horribly gross, and I just can't be bothered. When I'm feeling stressed like this, I'm not gonna sit down and start like putting makeup on. You know? So for baby group, I went because I had to drop off some things that I'm selling to some of my friends, but I only stayed for like 10 minutes, and oh, it's just like, I have such a good group of ladies and babies, and it's one of them things that you don't find that everywhere, you know? You don't find women that you connect with that support each other and encourage each other. I mean, I have it here on YouTube with a lot of my fellow YouTube moms and friends, but in real life, sometimes that's hard, and that is actually one of the perks about living this expat life, is that you make friends like this. Like, it's crazy fast. You see someone you like, you don't let them out of your sight. You become friends, and that's just the way she goes. But like in real life, when you're back in a Western society, I just feel like people have their friends and people have their friends groups, and I know they're not as outgoing about that. Let me know in the comments if you agree with me on that one. I tend to be one of these people where I'll just chat you up in the supermarket. I wasn't always that way, but I think living this life abroad and being, you know, like without friends for a long time, you feel like you learn how to make friends quickly. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Oh yeah, so Esme, that's like a little miracle. I tweeted about this because I just can't believe it, but she just voluntarily went and had a nap at 1 p.m. I'm like, what? Jack just woke up to get fed, and I've got my iPad. This is not my iPad holder, but you know, and I'm gonna watch an episode of Girls. So, do you guys like that show? Because I've seen the first season. Is it the third season already? Yeah, I think I've seen the first 2 seasons. I'm about to jump into the third, so I'm excited. Oh my god, okay, I'm only like 43 seconds in. But did anybody else have that bedspread? I freaking love Rainbow Bright. Damn. And this little peanut's about to go to bed, but I had to record these jammies because I never want to forget these jammies. Are these the cutest things you ever saw? They happen to be hand-me-downs, as you might have been able to tell. Teacups for my little boy, but you know what? They're so cute. I just love it. And Mom thinks you look so cute. All right, good night, guys. Say good night. Good night. Good night. We were in Little India today, and Dean picked this up for Esme while I was sitting in the car, and I just think it's so beautiful. It's just a simple pink flower, but I don't know. I just really like it.
How was your bath? Was it good? Is that your sister talking to you?
And my love, you're so cute. And me so very cute. You go out a baby town. And I love you.
That's nice, Esme. I just found a frozen pack of brain fart. What are they called? Cabbage rolls.